Hey Virgo, how's it going everybody? Welcome to Blue Mountains Tarot. Wanted to give you guys another bonus reading for your birthdays. I hope that everybody is celebrating and enjoying your birthdays. These are general readings. Please keep that in mind. There you guys are at the bottom of the deck, the Hermit. I do offer personal readings. If you're interested, you can contact me below in the description box to set that up. And thank you so much, Virgo, for all of your likes, your shares, your comments, contributions, supporting the channel. I really do appreciate that. So thank you very much. Not gonna lie, guys, the readings have been a little difficult lately. They've been a little bit heavier. I don't know what's going on. I'm always hoping for, positive and good outcomes. But sometimes it's not so easy. So let's hope. I know your last one was a little tough around relationships, was the message, if recalling, was around relationships. But let's just see what this message is for, or who this is for, rather. And let's see what this message is. There's Tarot always has messages for us to learn and to grow. Let's see, what is the message for Virgo? Okay. Interesting. I want to say, you've worked so hard here, Virgo, at something, and I think you've lost a sense of patience. You've got the Seven of Pentacles, the Magician. Okay, this is this working hard to create change. You've been trying to make something happen. You've been trying to be the difference or be the change, create this thing that you wanted in your life, work so hard. And then Six of Swords, it's like I'm leaving, I'm moving on to something easier, something calmer. I feel like there's definitely a level of what seems to be smoother for you, what seems to be easier, what seems to be calmer, okay? Because Seven of Pentacles is, takes time and effort and energy to do work, and we don't always see results. And I think that you have ways here, Virgo, you've used your skills, or you've used your knack for something to make it better, to make it good, you have a way of speeding up the process, maybe to make things happen a lot quicker. But I feel that you still may have run out of patience, or run out of, you don't have control or entirety of the control of this situation. So you're like, you know what, it's just easier to move on from something here, to let go or to leave it behind you. So I think it's overall for the mental ease of yourself to not, it's like some of you may have been adding a lot of mental stress on yourselves to make something perfect with that Magician, to make it, Five of Cups. So this has not been easy. This has created some kind of sadness in the situation, either within yourself or maybe the person, whatever this is that you've moved on from. There is a sense of grief and sadness coping with this. Some of you may feel like you let something down or let somebody down, okay? I want to see about the regret portion of this. Is it sadness or regrets? Let's see. I just want to clarify. Three of Wands. I don't think this is necessarily regretful energy. It's more about feeling that you have gone through the same sadness, that you've suffered through change and loss. Because I feel like you've wanted something different here for a while. Three of Wands. You've been waiting for the right thing for you. And I think here, Virgo, that you have been putting in a lot of energy, time, effort, trying your best, but this may have been some time coming. This may have been where you've been like, I'm waiting to move on. I'm waiting to find my next ship here to move into, but it's not easy. There's sadness, there's grief, there's letting someone down, letting yourself down, feeling, bad about that. But at the end of the day here, I feel that you must do what you have to do here. Three of Wands, you've got to move into what's best for you, what's really going to drive you forward in your life. Some of you may, the loss of patience that I'm seeing there is the Three of Wands. You may have been waiting and waiting and waiting around for something to change, for something to improve, for something to appreciate all the work and the things that you've created in this connection or situation. and you're waiting for a sense of applause or a sense of recognition, or, you know, and it's like, I'm not being appreciated. So maybe some of you are not feeling appreciated in the things that you've been doing and all the effort that you've put into something, and you're just sort of, it's almost like the other person might have regret. You know, it's kind of like too little too late. Now you're sad that I've left, but you never showed appreciation to me while I was with you. So now I've moved on, and now you're the one that's upset. It could be the person that you moved on from. Because that Five of Cups can sort of also represent where we kind of leave this person, we neglect. We regret, or we neglect them, and we're focusing on other things in our life, or other people, let's say, or other losses, that we forget about the person that we're with. Okay, we put them on the back burner. So that could be the person that you're with. What's next for Virgo? What is next? What is the next move or step? So you've moved on from this. Told you these were not easy readings. Seven of Swords. Some of you may have been Seven of Wands. You know, some of you may be very blocked right now because some of you may have been deceived or lied to. So now you've got your walls up. What's the outcome of that? The Moon. Emotionally, some of you didn't, you know, I think some of you did not know that your feelings were going to come up this way. You didn't know, you weren't expecting your feelings to all of a sudden feel like emotionally blocked or shut off, or you didn't emotionally see that what the outcome of something. Like, let's say somebody did something to you, Virgo. Let's say somebody deceived to you, or lied to you. Maybe they cheated on you. Maybe that's a new action or a new event, and you didn't know what that feeling was going to evoke in you. It's kind of like if we've never experienced loss or death, say to a very close parent, we don't know what that's going to do because we haven't experienced that before. So there could be something here where I feel that all you know is that you don't like the feeling. All you know is that you feel blocked, or that you feel pissed off, or you feel, you know, taken advantage of, or deceived in some way. Sometimes you don't know why you feel that way. It's kind of interesting. Like, I had a dream the other night, and it was like, I guess if you want to call it a nightmare or whatever. Obviously those are dreams, they're not true, but I woke up feeling so agitated and so irritated and like angry for no reason. Like, I had to like snap myself out of it. I don't know why I felt that way. It was obviously whatever was going on in the dream. But I feel like, and that could be the moon, there could be a sense of illusion or dream energy there. But I feel like all you know, or all you can sort of say is that I just don't like the feelings I'm going through. Okay, they're blocked. There's a lot of resistance there. There's not a good feeling. Okay. What is the healing energy for this, for Virgo? What is the healing energy around this emotional blockage, emotional uncertainty, let's call it? What's the healing energy for Virgo around that? Eight of Wands. Okay, eventually you're going to move on from this. You may have to do some communicating. You may have to talk about your feelings. Maybe some of you are hiding, or you're not wanting to emotionally express your feelings. You're keeping them all into your mind. But you could be circulating negative thoughts about your feelings. You could be feeling or assuming or presuming the worst case scenario. So either you have to talk this out with the individual, self-talk, talk to if you have a therapist or whatever, talk to a friend. But eventually I think you're going to have to move on. I don't think these are going to last very long, guys. Understand that sometimes we do have to sit with our feelings. We do have to feel a little bit of discomfort or pain or emotional distress. Eventually time moves us forward into something else, somewhere else, okay? I gotta dim these lights. This is too bright. Okay, so talk it out. Don't hold your feelings inside. Talk to a friend, talk to whoever, whatever that is for you, comfort. Where is to help you move on. Okay, you have to process and move forward from this. You can't stay stuck or blocked or resentful or whatever that energy is. The devil. Capricorn energy, you could be dealing with a Capricorn. What I want to say is with the devil and the moon, don't get attached to your emotions, especially if they're negative. Don't get addicted to feeling a certain way. Again, like sometimes we can get addicted to feeling like we only want to feel the good things. We never want to feel the bad. Some people are addicted to feeling negative. They need that negative commotion, addicted to chaos. They need, something to be a victim about. So don't stay attached to things of negativity, especially those that are affecting your emotions. But we also can't get addicted to always being in the good and the positive either, because when we have a negative emotion, we don't know how to deal with it, right? We want to stay sort of middle ground here, be able to face both sides of positive, negative, and everything in between. Tell me a little more about this devil, though. I want to know what this is. More energy. The Seven of Cups. Yeah, there's a lot of illusion around this. It's going to cause overwhelm. So it's about making a decision or choosing what you need to release in your life here, Virgo, what you need to detach from. Maybe this is for some of you, you may be coping through emotions by negative habits, okay? Negative addictions. Addictions can be anything, okay? It could be shopping, drugs, sex, whatever. So some of you could be escaping the illusion or escaping the overwhelm. Rather, it may be helpful here to deal with things head on, make decisions, and clear your mind, clear out the things that are overwhelming you, and choose healthy options, or choose healthy, if try not to do coping mechanisms if that's what you're doing. Sometimes for me it's food, right? I gotta eat, I gotta comfort myself sometimes, I gotta eat a big chocolate bar or whatever. But we gotta catch ourselves when it, you don't wanna get out of hand with that and make it an addiction or make it a problem. Whatever that thing is. Anything else? Seven of Cups, you're feeling very overwhelmed by all of this. You don't know how to cope sometimes. You just choose the easy or the thing that's the quick fix. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Again, back to our emotions here. Emotions, but they're turning into a bit more of a love, okay? Sometimes the Queen of Cups is only thinking with her emotions, okay? Seven of Cups, the moon. We've got to think outside of that, maybe a little more of your logic, a little bit more, again, making decisions. Why the Queen of Cups here? Again, you may not know how to feel. Overwhelmed. You don't know how to feel. That's why it's hard to make a decision, maybe. I don't know how to feel about something. I don't know enough about it, maybe. Six of Cups. Two of Wands. Again, this could go back to your past here as a child, Virgo. There could have been, okay, Queen of Cups, there could have been some kind of emotional indifference, let me call it that. An emotional lack or lack thereof in your childhood from a motherly figure. But I feel more that this is something that is, I think it's trying to move you on from the past in some aspect. So for some of you, maybe it is a childhood thing. Maybe you just don't know how to feel certain things, or maybe you don't know how to communicate them. But the Six of Cups, Seven of Cups, the Queen of Cups. I mean, there is something here to be positive about. I think it's a choice. Two of Wands. I think you have a choice as to what direction you want to go feel that day. If you really want to decide, add a little bit more of your thinking cap on and say, like, I don't need to feel negative. I don't need to feel emotional wreck, or an emotional, I feel like you have some choices to make. You have a choice as to which path you choose to go down. Some of you may be repeating your past or something about the past. What is the Six of Cups? The Ten of Swords. You need to end this. So there's past pain within a situation here, a relationship. Maybe it's something in childhood. I don't know how far that goes back for you. Six of Cups can be our childhood, but I think it's coming to an end, and you don't need to beat yourself up any more than you already, again, that Devil card. You don't need to be hard on yourself here, Virgo. Being very hard on yourself around an emotional situation that is really affecting you. However, you can feel the pain, but you also can put a closure to that and allow it to be done. It doesn't have to last longer than it needs to. So there's something here about reinfusing the love, or reinfusing the healing energy of the Queen of Cups, the emotional love, giving love to yourself, giving love to the outside circumstance, and sort of saying, well, I'm going to choose to, yes, it was painful, yes, it was difficult, but I'm not going to use negative crutches or negative substances or habits or addictions to deal with it. I'm going to choose to see things in a way where I can feel much more joy, because Six of Cups also talks about joyness and happiness and good feelings, playfulness. Seven of Cups, like, don't get so hyper focused just on one thing and then dwell on it. So I think it's about moving on, choosing differently, taking off the dwell, and moving on with your day or your situation to the best way that you can. But I feel that, I don't know what's up with why you feel you need to take on the pain, or why you feel you need to, it's kind of like an empathetic energy. People say, I think we're all empathic, but it's kind of like we feel the pain of somebody else, but that's a choice in a way. We don't have to take that on. That is not your life. That is not trying to be cold here, but you don't have to take on the pain. You can have sympathy and you can have empathy, but you don't have to take it on and engulf it or embody that energy and be like, oh, I'm in so much pain because I'm witnessing it in another person or another situation. So I feel that you can feel it, you can witness it, you can have a sense to it, and then you can say, okay, I need to go on and continue moving on my life. And it's these people that sort of say, they hate it when you're so happy. They don't like, why are you so happy and joyous? Because that person chooses to be. That person is living in their joy. They're not taking on all of everyone else's pain. And so some people can see things from a different light. They can see things in a different view and say, yeah, that's a sad thing, but it doesn't have to be your reality. It doesn't have to be taken on yourself. So you may have this devil energy. You may feel guilty for not feeling the pain. I don't know why this is so strong, guys. I got to move on from this myself. There's the Temperance. There you go. Healing. This is divine intervention. This is allowing life to heal those other people, to heal the situations. Don't let it upset your flow. Don't let it upset your harmony. Don't let the other people or the other situation affect your harmony, creating disharmony. Nine of Swords, yeah, you're stressing. losing sleep over someone else's problems or something else that you could be your problem. I'm gonna leave it there, guys, because again, it feels like dwell, and I don't even want to dwell on it, but for some reason it's making me feel like I'm dwelling on a situation here, and I'm trying to find the answer for you through the cards, but the answer is right there, the Temperance, Sagittarius energy, harmony, flow, healing, divine intervention, allowing things to be as they are, allowing things to fall into place as they are. Okay, so Virgo, know that you will get back into your flow, that you will get back into things where things are a bit more harmonious in your life, that sometimes we have to, rely on the divine intervention, rely on the divine, on the higher power to kind of take over, take the wheel on that, because it's not for you to take care of. All right. I'm actually going to do a wisdom of the Tao for you guys. I just feel like the bird one is great, but for some reason I'm going to do this one for you guys today. I have a new bird oracle, but I'm going to do the wisdom of the Tao. I feel like there might be hopefully some wise words here or wisdom from the Taoism to help with healing. Just remember that there is a lot of joy to be had, that we can choose to see things in a more playful manner, like when kids have a very inept ability to just like jump back into play mode. They're so sturdy and like resilient to the pain and the things around them, which is really the unfortunate part of that, is a lot of people don't even see kids going through pain because they're just so good at kind of going back out and playing and brushing it off, but they're, not necessarily internal, could be going through stuff there. But I just feel like there is a way of seeing this in a more childlike innocence, playful. What's the wisdom of the Tao say? Mountain and solitude. Solitude is that Virgo energy of the hermit. The solitude from the northeast indicates a fresh new cycle. Meditate and reflect upon your accomplishments and lessons learned. Engage in emotional and physical cleansing to elicit new ideas. Make the best of your timing. End of winter, beginning of spring. So there you go, guys. It's kind of like a mountain there, maybe, that some of you feel all alone in, that solitude, that you need to conquer the mountain, that you need to, and it's there for you to climb as you can, I think. But solitude might be helpful for you, and meditation, reflection. All right, so emotional and physical cleansing. We have to cleanse ourselves of emotional attachments. I'll leave it there. Virgo. I want to wish you guys all the best. Thanks again for all of your support, and I will see you guys soon. Take care.